Okay, this is Jerry Dime with How to Get Out of Babylon Camping Tunnel Part 2. With that light pole, I did get a few branches. Some of them flipped out, of course, into the woods. Some of them flipped onto the trail. One of them, pretty good sized one there. But here's what I'm thinking. My shoulders are sore enough that I can hardly handle that light aluminum pole. Other than using that other one to grab onto. It does have a hook on the end, and I could grab on a branch and pull on it, but I'm not going to be swinging that thing. It's way too heavy. So the solution would be, what I'm looking at is, getting down branches that are not just kindling wood, but that can fall on a tent or a camper. So here's a case in point. Ow! Trip on the wood I just dropped. That tree there is dead. And I'm looking at, okay, we'll just make more firewood. Just drop it off to the side. I don't see, a lot of the oak trees here are decent shape. Some of them have dead branches. That's got a couple, but they're not hanging out over the road. So some of these smaller trees that are just leaning over the road, I would just say, cut them, drop them, drag them off to the side, and you got more firewood. And I walk this all the way down to the house, although the house is on the next property. I guess that family used to own this, whatever reason, there's a road going down to it, but the road's on the next property. It's just inside the fence on the next 80 acres. But this is the road that goes down to that house, and I followed it all the way down there. And there was a gigantic oak tree, like 4 foot diameter. It's like a tree beard from Lord of the Rings, but it's hollow. And so it being hollow, being empty inside, had made it survive. So it's still in good shape as far as a tree goes. It's given shelter and whatnot, but it wasn't any good for logging, so it survived. But going off down in here, there's another, I would say, logging road into a little bit of an open area, and there might be a good campsite down there. We didn't go in there. I'm not going to do it right now because of the ticks and chiggers that I don't want to be crawling all over my body. So, but this whole area here is not bad. Really, it's that could be all cleared up and tents and teepees in there under the shade. Bug off of me. Same thing on both sides, it's not too terribly unlevel. It is kind of gently sloping downhill, but there are some level areas, like right there, would not be too bad. And have some shelter from the sunlight. And this little area here, though, would be, you pull an RV in here real easy. Camper, trailer. So anyway, that's one of my projects to gnaw away at, plod along at. Make this area here a little bit better. Well, a little bit better, a lot better than when I got here. So open up that so it'd be easier to get in. Those trees on either side of there can go away. So, alrighty, this is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. OzArk Plateau Directives. Live for other people, don't live for yourself. Don't be out doing entertainment and just having fun. And if you have fun, if you want to do something, make it something practical. Like one friend's got kayaks and they're out on the lake. I don't know if they're on a sailboat or whatever, but I said, hey, maybe someday you'll be doing search and rescue. So combine your fun with some practical, that's practical, kayaks, transportation, fishing, food, etc., etc. But combine it with some medical, EMT. Everybody should, at least somebody in a group or family should be on first responders. Several of my children are fire and first responder. And that's a good thing because it gets you a radio, gets you, in other words, communications. It gets you transportation. Sorry, ma'am, this is emergency personnel only. Oh, well, I'm emergency personnel. Okay, you're free to go. Might get you through a roadblock. Get you medical equipment, oxygen, all the other gear. So Get you fire, get on the fire department and get you fire gear. Good heavy boots. Good heavy fire resistant clothing. So I did get my daughter, because she has long hair, I got her a Nomex hood off eBay, and she carries that with her. Your U.S. Forest Service fire shelters. I talked to them about before one time on a video, but you can pick them up on eBay for $40 plus or minus. They make a great shelter in the woods. They're fire resistant. They're asbestos, so don't want to do a whole lot of abuse on them, but they're a little tent, a little silver colored asbestos tent that's fire resistant, fire proof. They're designed to crawl under them in the event of a really bad forest fire. By and large, we don't have those around here because it's too stinking wet. So anyway, this is Jerry Dime with How to Get Out of Babylon. If you're listening to this, you are the remnant. Wow, it stops. Nope, it started.